Hello, welcome to Marine Biology and Zoology. Today I'd like to talk to you about how the class will work. First, let's start by saying you will not have to buy a $150 textbook for this class. You're welcome, parents. Instead, you're going to be buying a $10 sketchbook. I recommend getting a hardbound one that does not have a spiral at the end. If it has a spiral bound, what usually ends up happening is the pages end up falling apart by the end of the semester. So you're going to get a hardbound book. Should have blank pages, no lines, because you will be sketching and pasting your own pictures inside the book. You're going to be making your very own marine biology or zoology textbook. This will be your textbook for the class. Let's jump online so I can show you what the class looks like. For this course, we're going to be using Schoology and we'll be using davidbirdscience.com. So your sketchbook should have all of the information that you need for both marine biology and zoology. So let's look at our Schoology page. If we are to scroll down, there will be a folder that says DIY Textbook Notes. Click on that, and it'll have our notes based on units. Unit 1 is oceanography. Let's enter Unit 1. Here are all the notes, and it'll continue day 5, day 6, day 7 throughout each day of the school year. And so if we were to click on, let's try day 2, Old Earth, we will see that there's a link to images and examples on davidbirdscience.com, and then it'll have our notes for the day. The rules for the do-it-yourself textbook is that any text that appears in black must be handwritten in your sketchbook. So you only need to write what appears in black. So if you look through this, everything that is black is our notes. So these will be the notes that you put in your sketchbook. You need to have an image for every concept, and that's kind of hard to tell what a concept is. So I write down need image. Okay, so there's only one ocean from the South Pole. You can see they are all connected. And then you should have an image of the oceans. You can draw your own image, you can print your own image, you can create a collage. It doesn't matter how you make your image. But everything that is written in black must be written in your sketchbook, and you must have an image for every concept. Usually the blue text will be instructions for you. You do not have to write instructions in your sketchbook. So here you'll write about the Pacific Basin and you'll include an image. Here you'll write about the Atlantic Basin and include an image. Here's a video that you're supposed to watch. So this will say video. Here's a link to the video, and here's the instructions. So you do not have to write this in your sketchbook because it appears in a different color. But the instructions might tell you that you do have to write something in the sketchbook. So here it says that you'll be watching this video, and then you're supposed to create a little box in your sketchbook titled How Old is the Earth, and include any notes from this video. You'll also include you'll also include an image that helps remind you of this video. So there is something to do in your sketchbook, but you don't write what appears in blue, and so on. This is how the entire semester will work. At the end, I always write homework and the videos to watch by next class. These were the videos that appeared up in the notes, but I collect them all at the end so that way it'll help you just remember which videos you're supposed to watch. This is how our class will look for the entire semester. And so every single one of these days will appear in your sketchbook. Now, you're writing what appears in black. But if you want to write it in your own words, you're welcome to. And for the images, you can be as creative as you like. I'm okay with memes or any type of comic, any type of humor is up to you. You can also include other things in your sketchbook. I'm only going to be correcting it for completeness. I'm not going to be looking at other things that you might include. If you like to draw anime and your book is covered in anime drawings, that won't hurt your grade. I encourage it. Make the book yours. Draw as much stuff as you want as long as you have what appears in black text and you have an image for every concept. Now let's go back to our Schoology homepage, and you'll see some important links. Here's davidbirdscience.com. Here's the YouTube channel that we'll be using for all of our videos. If we go to davidbirdscience.com, I'm going to use marine biology as an example. You can click on marine biology or zoology. And here's all of our day's notes for the entire semester. So they're already here, already created for you. And so let's look at that same page that we were just looking at on Schoology on davidbirdscience.com. Now davidbirdscience.com gives me a little bit more leeway when it comes to creativity, and so it might look a little bit different, but it has the same content. And so all of the black text actually appears with a white background. The blue text on Schoology appears inside these green bars. And so anything that is in these green bars, you do not have to write in your sketchbook, but they are instructions to read. Everything that has a white background, you have to write in your sketchbook. And so this has all of our notes. It has the videos that we're supposed to watch. And it has images. So Schoology, I don't include images, but on davidbirdscience.com I do. And so everywhere I have an image on davidbirdscience.com, you should have an image as well. The only thing that I ask is that you don't print the same image I have. You can draw it, or you can use Google Images to find your own image. The reason I want you to find your own image is because I don't want you just printing my website, cutting it out, and putting it in your sketchbook and being done. I want you to do some type of research on your own. And so I don't care if you use Schoology or davidbirdscience.com or a mixture of both. Both of them are fine. I also include pictures of previous students' sketchbooks so you have an idea of what previous students' work looks like. And so you'll see that throughout davidbirdscience.com. Let's look at day 2. And so you'll notice that you have a quiz this day, so that'll also remind you of a quiz. Here's the video you're supposed to watch, another video, here's some images to help you with the concepts, and here's some previous artwork from previous students. And so this is how our sketchbook's gonna work. You'll be turning your sketchbook in every 3 weeks. Our grading periods are every 6 weeks. So basically you're gonna turn your sketchbook in for every grading period and in between every grading period. I'm gonna be looking for completeness to make sure that you have all of the notes that were written in black and that you have an image for every concept. I will grade this throughout the entire semester, and then at the end of the year there is no final exam. Instead, you'll be turning in a complete textbook. So you have made and read 100% of a marine biology or zoology textbook. I hope you enjoy making your own textbook, and I hope you enjoy learning marine biology and zoology. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.